What up, everybody? This is a response to Stevie Breach. See that little "what up, everybody"? Kind of failed on that. But anyways, a response to Stevie Breach on his video on the WWE Championship, the online photo that has been leaked today, but has been in the works and has been teased by current champion CM Punk at Comic-Con when asked if he will be bringing a new title belt. And he said, yeah, it's in the works. And the first picture, I guess, has been uploaded or leaked on the dirt sheets today. And here's a picture. So, like most things, WWE only does things half right, and this isn't the first time. You know, sure, they're listening to the fans. They're bringing a new title belt in after the long history of the spinny deal. You know, Cena brought that in what, 04, 05? I think it was 04 when he won the belt. So it's ran its course, and I remember when I met Edge, he made it very clear that he did not like the spinner rated R belt just over here. He did not like that belt because you know, the spinning gimmick once again. And he had created his own belt, but of course it didn't get put on because they thought this was more marketable. And the WWE title, it was marketable. It's I know Cena's done a lot of interviews saying that although a lot of people are sick of it, it's still the #1 selling belt currently. And I'm not sure if it's all time, but he did go on the record and say that it brings in a good revenue of sales. So good on their part, but it is time for a change. We're kind of going into a new era of wrestling where it seems like the wrestling matters again. You got guys like Daniel Bryan, Sheamus, CM Punk, Del Rio. Who else? Well, those four guys are enough. Who are kind of on top, and they're not your big old Batista, John Cena, Triple H, bodybuilder type guys. They are kind of, I'm not saying they're below average, but they do look like your common Joe guys. They look like athletes. They don't look like over the top bodybuilders, pretty much. And a new belt can pretty much lead them into that era where it's like CM Punk is the head of the charge and he's kind of has a new belt to show for it. But, you know, there's the plus side of it. The weak side of it is, I don't know who designs the belts, but it honestly seems like it gets made by a kid. Someone just went, WWE champ. Oh, here, we'll make this the side plate and see what happens. You know, just simple things like that. You know, this is your main belt. You know, you got belts like this Attitude Era, and just the globe right here. You know, that it was the Attitude Era. You know, the blue globe just stood out from everything. The side plates, everything on that belt, I feel, was just like perfect. And you know, when you just get a plain gold belt, not saying that the World Heavyweight, that's classic belt right there, and you know, you got so much detail engraved into the actual plates, it just makes it just so nice to look at. But this belt, it just seems like, you know, WWE champ, boom, just paste it on. And just like the penny tag team belts, you know, you got two little knights on there, and that's it. You know, a lot of people do like those belts, but personally I just think it's not hard to come up with just simple little knights and just put it on a thing and put tag team champs on there. It just seems like they do a good job, but on the other hand, they do a half-ass job. And, you know, this belt's going to be looked at by millions of people around the world. You know, like the WWE and World Heavyweight title, pro athletes use these belts just to, like, show off their egos. And, you know, I remember there was one football team, they all had the World Heavyweight titles, and they all came out to the field with it. You know, millions of people are going to see this, and do you really want to put a belt out where it's, like, just so simple and it looks so cartoony and really makes wrestling look like the joke that people perceive it to be? And I think a world title belt is, I don't know, it can really give that hunch, as you can say. Like the X Division title, for example, the very first one, it was just a circle with a big X on it. And sure, TNA was in its early stages, but they did develop and they did proceed on with the future, and now I think all their belts look awesome in TNA. Say what you want, but they have really nice looking belts, and same goes for Ring of Honor. They did start off with very, very simple belts, and now they've kind of evolved and they really made the belts look like they mean something. And for WWE to have like the perfect like main title, and the middle spins, it's spinning. Like, sure, it's a bling bling era back in 2004, but it is time to move on, and let's hope that the center plate, the masterpiece of the belt, is a lot better than the side plates, because from what I see now, we are in for a joke of a title. But that's just my opinion, and leave you guys thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video.